Hello and welcome to Yoga and Fitness. My name is Natasha, and for the next 35 minutes, I will be your guide. Let's all begin at the back of our yoga mats in child's pose. Outstretch your arms in front of you and relax your forehead to the ground. I invite each of you to take this moment to set an intention for the class, something you wish to invite into your life. It can be anything. Now let's close our eyes and begin to lengthen and deepen our breathing, bringing ourselves into this present moment. On the next inhalation, roll through your spine, coming up onto your heels, lifting your arms up above the head, connecting your palms. As you exhale, roll through the spine and come back down into child's pose. And again, one more time on the next inhalation, rolling through the spine, lifting your arms, connecting the palms, and exhaling back down to child's pose. Allow yourself to fully release in your child's pose. You can even rock gently from side to side, moving slightly into your hips each time. On the next inhalation, begin to slide the body forward, moving into puppy pose. Follow me for the more advanced version. Chest to the ground, chin lifted, look forwards. Now for some of you this might be really intense. Keep your chin tucked to the chest and forehead to the ground for a less intense version. Inhale deeply as you expand your chest and flood the body with oxygen. And slowly exhale as you allow yourself to surrender to this asana. Begin to press your weight down into your hands and lift the body up and forward, coming out of your puppy pose and into your sphinx pose. Now bring those hands beneath the shoulder blades and lift the body up from sphinx and into your upward facing dog, lifting those thighs off the yoga mat as well. Stack your hips and look over your right shoulder. Come back to center and do the same on the other side. Bring your hips back to center, returning to upward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring yourself back into downward facing dog. Press yourself away from the floor and into those hips. Lift one ankle, then the other, pressing down each time, really opening up and warming the lower body. Inhale as you bring your left toes on the other side of your right foot. Continue lifting and lowering your right heel. Inhale to lift and exhale as you push down. On the next exhalation, really press that right heel down. If you are finding this stretch intense, just close your eyes, deepen your breath, and use that breath to navigate the intensity. On the next inhalation, bring that left foot up and in between your hands at the front, lowering your right knee and moving into low lunge. Placing your hands on your left knee and using the breath to gently lower and open up through the hips with every exhalation. I invite you now to bring your hands back and onto your sacrum, expanding through the upper body and chest, chin slightly lifted. Inhale deeply as you lift your arms up above the head, connecting the palms. It's all about connecting our breath. It's that breath that's going to help us to go deeper into our practice today. Feel free to release those back toes anytime that you need. On the next exhale, bring your hands down, straighten your front left leg, and come forward and down into half split. Draw that left hip back and make sure that your body is in alignment. Inhale as you rock forward, moving into that left knee and returning the lower body to low lunge. Exhale, push back to half split. Inhale, move forward again into low lunge. Exhale, push back half split. Hold your half split here, Relax and try to release any tension you may be holding in your jawline or face. Allow your torso, forehead and body to come as close to that front extended left leg as possible. On the next inhalation, bend into that front left leg. We're just going to come out for one breath, and then we're going to return back to half split, and we're going to take a little twist. So now push yourself back to half split. Bring your right hand on the other side of that extended left leg and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. Find a little spot on the floor if you need some help with your balance. If you're feeling confident in your balance, you can look up towards your extended left hand. This stretch takes us straight into the IT band, so this is really amazing if you are a runner or if you do any kind of strenuous lower body exercise. Now let's begin to lower that left hand and return ourselves to half split. Inhale as you move into that front left knee and lift the body up and into low lunge. Bring your hands down onto your left knee. Take one small step in towards your hips with that left foot. Now tuck your tailbone, tilting your pelvic bowl forward. Drop your chin to chest and begin to push forward and out through the hands on your knee connection. Engage the core also. In this unique low lunge variation, we get straight into the psoas, offering deep hip and lower back release. On the next inhalation, lift both your chin and that back knee coming up into high lunge. Extend those arms up towards the ceiling. Drop your back right heel coming into warrior two. Inhale as you reverse that warrior. Exhale as you come forward into side angle lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale again, coming forward into side angle lunge, really warming up through the side body here. Either stay here or to intensify, drop that left hand down and extend your right arm up towards the ceiling and follow with your gaze. On the next inhalation, lift yourself back up to warrior two. Extend that front left knee and move yourself down into Skandasana, moving into your right heel. Drop that body down and extend those left toes up towards the ceiling. Feel free to play around in any way with your arms and hands for support and balance, and just do whatever feels comfortable for you in this practice. I enjoy to drop my hands down and just gently rock forward and backwards, moving myself a little deeper into those hips. I invite you to drop that right elbow down and extend your left arm up towards the ceiling and follow with your gaze. If your left arm is extended, on the next exhalation, let's gently bring that arm down. On the next inhalation, bring your hands beneath your shoulder blades, extend your arms, and begin to lift yourself up and out, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Pigeon toe your feet, bringing your toes slightly more inward than your heels. Bring your hands down beneath your shoulder blades. Exhale as you release the back and release the neck. Inhale as you extend your arms, flattening the back. Exhale, release. One more time like a wave. Inhale, extend, flat back. Exhale, release. Release your neck and allow the weight of the head to be incorporated into the stretch. Using your exhalation, release any tension that you may be holding in your jawline or in your face. Close your eyes and just connect to your breathing. On the next inhalation, bring both of your arms across to your right ankle. Dropping your left elbow down and extending your right arm up towards the ceiling and following with your gaze. Now take this moment to breathe deeply into those lungs, expanding your entire chest area. On the next exhalation, let's bring that right arm down and return to the center, moving across to the other side. Now drop that right elbow down and lift that left arm up towards the ceiling and follow with your gaze. Again, taking a deep breath in, expanding the lungs and bringing all that beautiful oxygenated air through the entire body. On the next inhalation, let's walk ourselves back to center. Turn those heels inward, bend those knees, and lift yourself up and into a goddess squat, extending those legs and turning out your right foot and coming back into warrior two on the other side. Let's repeat the same sequence now on the other side. So inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, returning to side angle lunge. For that added challenge, you can drop your right hand down to the ground and extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Engage your core and keep those deep breaths coming, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhalation. On your next inhalation, bring yourself back up to warrior two. Extend that front right knee, and let's move down into Skandasana, lowering ourselves onto our left heel. Again, taking any variation here that works for your level of balance and comfort. You can join me now for a twisted extension, dropping the left elbow down, and let's lift our right arm up towards the ceiling and follow with our gaze. On the next exhalation, gently bring your right hand down, bringing the hands to the center of your yoga mat and lifting yourself back up into a wide-legged forward fold. pigeon toe your feet with your toes inward, and now bring your hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, and now come forward into a forward fold and allow your arms to just hang. No need to apply any added pressure. If you have not done so already, release the neck and allow the weight of the head to also be incorporated into this stretch naturally and without any added pressure. Bend your elbows slightly and release your arms. Bring your hands on the back of each ankle and draw your body closer to your legs. If you can, bring the crown of your head down onto the yoga mat, fully supported through the legs. On the next inhalation, bring your hands down beneath your shoulder blades, extend your arms and lift yourself up to a flattened back. Draw the heels in, point the toes out, and release yourself, coming into another goddess squat. Open through the arms, inhale, extend your legs. Face out the way you came in and step your legs together. Inhale deeply and exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, stepping your left leg back and lowering that left knee, coming into low lunge on the other side. Placing your palms on your right knee and again just gently opening up through that chest and thoracic region. Inhale deeply as you lift your arms up above the head, interlacing the fingers and reaching up towards the ceiling. Steady your breath, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhalation. On the next exhalation, begin to lower your body and extend your front right leg. Come down and move into half split on the other side. Inhale, roll your weight forward and into those hips to low lunge. Exhale as you push back and move into your half split. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale, push back half split. Inhale to low lunge. Final time, exhale, pushing back into half split. Try to bring your body down as close to that extended leg as you can. You may need to pull back on the right hip here in order to maintain alignment through the hips. On the next inhalation, we're going to come into low lunge just for a breath, and then we're going to push back and take our twisted variation in half split. Bring your left hand on the other side of your extended right leg and lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Drop your right hand down, and now let's return to half split. Inhale as you bend and move into that front right leg, lifting yourself up into low lunge. Bring your hands down onto that right knee and take a step inward towards the hips. Tuck your tailbone and pelvic bowl, bring your chin to chest. We're making that same unique stretch now through the psoas. Try to relax and breathe through any sensations coming up for you here in this stretch. On the next inhalation, lift that chin and let's lift ourselves up and into high lunge. Taking a deep and expansive inhalation here in your high lunge. And as you exhale, bring your hands either side of that front foot and come into a down dog. As we did before, bring your right toes on the other side of your left foot. Lift and lower that left heel. On the next exhalation, when you bring that heel down, keep it down and press yourself deeply into that heel. Now let's bring both feet side by side and both heels down into down dog. Making a body wave as we roll ourselves out and into high plank, moving through our chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale as you push yourself back and into downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg up behind you into three-legged dog. Stack your hips, engage your core, and push out through the left side of your hips as well. Keeping a bend in that right knee, roll that leg round and round, going deep into your hip flexor. Now balancing our hips, let's return to three-legged dog. Moving forward now with that right knee and coming into pigeon pose. Bringing your palms down, inhale, shoulders back. Let's move through some body rolls here. Exhale as you gently lower the body, bringing the forehead to the ground, and inhale as you roll yourself back up again. Keep this going. Final time, slowly come down and bring your forehead onto your hands. I'm going to offer you guys an alternative as well. You can bring your left arm now underneath the body and follow with your gaze, extending your right arm straight out in front of you. You should be feeling a nice deep release here on the back of your left shoulder blade. Please close your eyes and just try to drift on the rhythm of your own breathing, completely releasing and letting go of any tension that you may be holding anywhere in the body. On the next inhalation, bring your arms in under the shoulder blades, lift the head, and let's release. We're going to move deeper into the IT band now. Curl your back toes and lift, extending your pigeon at a straight angle, and then come back down. Lift and extend. And exhale, come back down to pigeon. And repeat one more time. Inhale, extend, and hold it there. Keep that deep breath, breathe your way through it. Now let's bend and release into that knee, stepping back into down dog. Body roll your way out into high plank, drop those hips, look forward. And exhale as you push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to three-legged dog. Stack those hips and push out through the right hip. Making those big circles with your left knee now, moving deeply into the hip flexor and opening up any tension you may be holding there in those hips. One final circle and then extend back to three-legged dog. Now move forward with that left knee and come into pigeon on the other side. Let's just begin with those spinal rolls. So inhale as you bring those shoulders back and exhale as you roll forward and down. Keep this going. Inhale, come back up and exhale, roll down. Final time, let's slowly come down. Either rest your forehead on your hands or you can take the same variation again on the other side. Bringing that right arm extended to the side underneath you and extending your left arm straight ahead. Follow that right arm with your gaze. Again, just close your eyes here. Release any tension you may be holding in your face. Deepen and slow down the breath. And allow yourself to drift on the gentle rhythm of your in and exhalation. Now let's begin to slowly unravel the body, extending your right arm in front of you, forehead down. Now bring the hands beneath your shoulders and lift yourself up, extending the left leg. And exhale to bend back down to pigeon. Inhale to extend. Exhale, come back down to pigeon. One more time, inhale, extend and hold. Now bending into that left leg and straightening up as you push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale as you roll forward into your high plank and exhale as you come down, moving through your chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog and exhaling as you push back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you gently bring your knees down and unroll the body into child's pose, gently bringing your forehead to the ground, arms outstretched. Now roll forward and gently release those ankles as you allow your bum to come to the floor. Please stay here if this is enough for you, and if you wish to join me and take a deeper stretch here, you can come down onto those elbows and just see how you feel here. If you're feeling good and you'd like to come a little deeper, allow your upper back to come down to the floor, using that elbow to floor connection to come as deep into this stretch as you are ready for today. Please pull back at any time when you've had enough. Come back up onto the elbows or come back up onto those heels, whatever you prefer. Wherever you are, just try to slow down and lengthen your breathing. Try to close your eyes, release any tension that you're holding in the face, and just use that breath to move through this asana. Now, wherever you may be, begin to sit up. As you lean forward, begin to transfer your weight, crossing your ankles and then transferring your legs in front of you as well. Stretch both legs out and bring those toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale deeply as you bring both arms up at your side, connect the palms above your head, and as you exhale, come into a forward fold. Here in our head to toe forward fold, try to release your neck and incorporate the weight of your head into the stretch. Wherever you may be in this stretch and in your level of flexibility is exactly where you are meant to be, so no pressure. Even if you only come a couple of inches forward, just try to maintain the integrity of your spine. Keep it nice and straight. Flexibility comes with time, dedication, and practice. On the next inhalation, gently lift your head and then slowly draw those shoulders back and return to a seated position. Bend both knees and bring the soles of your feet together and draw those feet in towards the trunk of the body. Bring your arms in front of you and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring your spine down to the floor. Rest both of your open palms on your thigh. I invite you now to revisit that intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Through your open palms, welcoming whatever changes into your present reality you may be looking for. Close your eyes, deepen the breath, lengthen the breath, and allow yourself to drift. Maintaining focus on whatever it is you wish to manifest into your life right now. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back. Use the breath and bring it back. Now let's gently bring our knees together and draw our knees into our chest. Feel free to rock from side to side if that feels good for you today. Making sure that your lower back is also firmly pressed down into the mat. Stay here as long as you need if this feels good for you. And whenever you're ready, you can release your legs, bring your arms down by your side, keep your palms facing upward, and come into the final resting pose of Shavasana. Again, make sure that your eyes are closed. Make sure that your breath is deep and soft, gentle and slow. Again, just allowing yourself to drift on the gentle rhythm of your in and exhalation. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is my great honor that you choose to practice yoga with me. I release 2 classes a week, one on Friday and one on Sunday. If you enjoy my classes and wish to support the channel, there is a link below where you can buy me a coffee. Any and all donations are greatly appreciated. Alternatively, just simply subscribing really helps the channel as well. I'm always listening too, so if you have any requests for a future class, I'm all ears. I wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.